All parties discussed are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. This analysis is based on publicly available case status and procedural facts. We do not accuse, we analyze the legal process. And please keep in mind, the content presented in this episode is for informational and educational purposes only. It is based on publicly available records, filings, and news reports. We are not attorneys, and nothing discussed here should be interpreted as legal advice or factual determination of guilt or innocence. All parties mentioned are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Please sit back and enjoy the show.
Practice on my YouTube. Yo, it's your boy MO3. Man, we're live. We're going down. I can't say that wet cat shit. Hold up. Yo, what it is, man? It's your boy MO3 live in a Dallas Metro play. And if you're tuned in, then that shit whack in the bill. Hell no, fuck.
Guy. On bubble, nigga. 3G4L, nigga. Look. Another state with the game. Got my foot in the sand. Don't mention me in none of your comments. Go pick up your man. Slide and don't say nothing. They go fuck on the bitch. All they know Fats in jail, but they don't know what he did. Fuck the comments in a post. This is real life. If I ever catch a op, he gon' die that night. Bro be tryna tell me chill, no I ain't living right. But he know I'm for the smoke, so don't believe the hype. If I got a step, then it is what it is. Balenciaga print, when I drop the little bitch, walk over him and we won't say nothing. Fuck getting them touched, bitch, I'ma crush him, that's what I'm
saying. Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just tryna get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in, we do it on our own. Back 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
100 pounds, I broke them down, I swear I ran through them. And if a nigga want them problems, we gon' tend to him. I'm in the trenches, relaxed, chillin' with my feet up in my handgun. Niggas just be talking, but ain't saying nothing. I was taught to watch these niggas and keep it pistol. I be damned if I start laying with my nigga, even though I miss him. Niggas acting like bitches, I don't understand them, I don't get them. Got straight out the trenches with some niggas that'll come kill. Remember when my granny told me I'm a man now? She seen a nigga go get it without no hand down. I'm a real nigga, hands down. Stay focused, ain't got time to be playing around. That's a spaceship in, I can hear what they saying now. Good cushion, the L designer symbols all on my belts. Look in the mirror, boy, you good, yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I just be thinking about the hood, like how I came up from there. And we ain't going back, no cost account, I promise, I swear. Yeah, I been going in, early in the morning, stacking up this paper till this shit start getting boring. I kill you, that's warning, my niggas be on it. All the fucking money got these bitches acting horny.
Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just tryna get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in, we do it on our own. Back 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
Let's go. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Let's get it.
Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in.
It's only us, don't let them in. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, drop, turn me up real quick, like, let me pop my shit real quick. Let me top that shit. Man, I top that shit, nigga, I walk that shit real life. Gangland, nigga. Take that tune out, Yeah, somebody get swept, nigga. Nigga really live what he rap like. My mama. If I say I did that shit, nigga, I did that. I meant that. Gangland in the clutch, nigga. Yeah, they tell us not to rap about the thug life, be commercial. What? Picture that I paint got an angle, it's kinda vertical. Body catch a body, real murderer. Oh, they heard of us. Rob and kill a nigga, no burglar. That's why they scared of us. Real silent, 3 be making them nervous, that's when I see him. I do. The money got my vision real blurry, so I don't see him. It's true. Say he gon' do me dirty, he clutching all in my deal. I don't reply, go get that fire, pull up on him, whack him, delete
eat them. Tell them all who get involved that I'm clutching, crush them and leave them. Talking about bodies on bodies, they bleeding. My demons, they finna get even. Look, pull up in stolen Regals with the heaters, I got that ether. Yeah. If an in Desert Eagle, my weapon finna get lethal. Look, ready don't look in the mirror, these rippy don't care about nobody they get. A lot of these niggas don't know about it, here knock them off and go leg up with somebody bitch. Dip for them niggas who lurking and licking, I'm right by the block with the Glock on my heel. Like I'm fed, we shred them up, we let it rip. But don't tell them we coming, we jump out the wheel. Look, talking about a nigga that's a no-go. He told Fofo, go to jail on the low-low, he snitching, singing like JoJo. In the spot with Fo-Ho, blowing Dodo. He don't know though. Feds watching, windows down on that Volvo. They taking photos. Look, catch him, we gon' fetch that little nigga. Yeah, we don't go more. In the streets, they think he gangster, but nigga, no, you a hodo. Hollows knock the top of his collar off. Polo, get my slime and get that iron, that's that 9. Ain't talking Romo. They tell us in the streets to be cautious. Be positive. What? How the fuck we gon' be positive? I'm watching us. Yeah. Creep up on that street, then we lock it up. We conniving. Clip for clip, this bitch on side of my hip. Ho, we sliding. Top shot, all my partner got choppers, don't need options. Bro shot him from his top to his bottom, his knees knocked. Look, rock him like a baby, no bottle. We keep mobbing. Spider-Man, don't get caught in the web. I'm the Green Goblin. Yeah. I'm Kodak with this fofo to burn a tough. I snipe shit. 40 in these new Billie Jeans. I'm on that mic shit. Moonwalking with that 223. You think I might, bitch? Yeah. Tina, don't get beat with this heater. Yeah, that's that Ike shit. What? Skate through that bitch on some rollerblades. Cock and bust. Bad like Michael, no glitter glove. We gon' light them up. Yeah. Slide up on that gang like a hockey puck. Then we chop them up. Hitters, they hop out with them hockey sticks like the Mighty Ducks. Yeah. Niggas love to trap in they raps, but never sold nothing. Your partner doing life in the pen, that's cause you told on. The streets, they don't know you a snitch. You know I know though. If it was you, he wouldn't ran it on you. So why you roll on? Fuck a bitch, I tell these hoes I'm the shit, like a commode on. The devil know the kid real lit. He got a hold on. I got partners in the pen doing 10, they never fold on me. What? Jump up out that whip with this stick, beat him like he stole something. Niggas say they getting it in, better get out the street. Ready to get them when they holler murder, don't nobody move, don't nobody speak. Lot of these niggas be faking they pussy, we gon' pull up on them and hit up they street. Hope nobody looking, we gon' catch them lacking when they leave the club, we right where they be. I'm dedicated to the struggle, I'm hoping to make it farther. Yeah, came from the mud, I'm trying to give me a garden. What? My daddy used to play with the rock like James Harden. On Forest Lane, I used to stand on the block, Glock in the car. And when they say the D, they gon' say MO3, regardless. Not because I'm rapping, recording, or just an artist. Really cause I rap what I live. I go the hardest. Military, but I'm sharp in the field. I'm still a sergeant. Moving through that water like dolphins, but got a shark. 300 rounds on me, little nigga, like I'm a sport. Break a bitch, she gon' give me the loot. Then get the marching. On the strip, but I ain't rocking the suit like Al Sharpton. Osama, he gon' burn up the beat. Yeah, 3 are awesome. I'm cold with this rap shit, nigga. Gina and Martin. Separate the kid from the booth. Need a departure. Big B's blood gang, little nigga. My dog's barking. Brand new phone whip, Ashton Martin. Mike Parker. Looking for the money, little nigga. Like I lost it. Diamonds looking sunny, little nigga. I'm sparkling. Every beat, I'ma run it, little nigga. I'm sorry. Yeah, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Time out, nigga. My motherfucking 3, nigga. Pussy ass rap, nigga. Pussy ass. Pussy ass fake ass won't be street, nigga. Bitch ass. Pussy ass get your bitch ass beat, nigga. Fuck ass. Your pussy ass partner get his bitch ass beat with you. Shake ain't rapping, nigga. No capping, nigga. Strap on me right now, nigga. I ain't lacking, nigga.
Let's motherfucking go. Mic check. And y'all heard me, man. Salute to Charlene Smith for the $10, man. You know what I'm saying? And the renewed membership, man. Been rocking out for 5 whole months, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting us one step closer to that goal, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Salute to Rio for the $5 super chat, man. Getting us one step closer to our goal, man. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? My audio good? They say my audio good. Okay. Cool, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute to everybody that's already showing love, showing support. I appreciate the gifts, the cheers over there on Twitch. I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We back, man. We back. Got some things to talk about, man. I know I've been out the way, been out the loop. You know what I'm saying? Been out the way, been out the loop, man. Been some real shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Been some real shit going on, man. But look, we got some things to chop it up about, man. You know what I'm saying? And we about to get to it, man. We about to get to it. Do me a favor, man. Y'all know the routine. Man, hit the like button, man. Let's make sure the likes is liking. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this going. Hit the like button. Go and show the live out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, support the channel, man. 8 more super chats, $5 or more to help us get through the door. You feel me? 8 more super chats, $5 or more to help us get through the door, man. You heard me? Go ahead, and moderators, can y'all please go get Mama Nicole's link? Go get Miss Nicole's link, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all dropping her link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all dropping her link in the chat. Make sure y'all go subscribe. So, salute to Toya Talks. You know what I'm saying? For the gifts. Salute to Flip Mode for the gifts, man. Salute to all y'all, man. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Salute to Flip Mode. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all. I appreciate those gifts, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button. Turn up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We got some things to talk about. Then we gonna get into the show. You feel me? Let's go, man. Let's go, Kevin Gates and MO3. Man, let's go, man. We in this bitch, man. Where the like button at, man? Where the like button at? 70 so man, come on, man. Let me get 25 more likes at least, man. Come on, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, my stream yard. You know what I'm saying? Salute to scorekeeper for those cheers, man. Salute to my boy B-Way came through, you know what I'm saying, with his $5 contribution. Salute to Cat Eyes that also came through. You know what I'm saying? With her $10 contribution, man. Salute to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And once again, salute to scorekeeper. You know what I'm saying? We need let's go, Brown Sugar. 6 more super chats, man. $5 or more and help us get through the dough. You hear me? You hear me? Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all already know, man, like we tell y'all, man. Look, I thank God for each and every one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? That rock out with us faithfully. You know what I'm saying? No, been out the way, man. I've been out the way. You know what I'm saying? I've been out the way, man. I'm gonna tell y'all why. All right? Let me tell y'all why. Let me take the banner down. Let me take the banner down, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That we're gonna get to the good shit. You heard me? Salute to Brown Sugar, baby. Hold on, let me take this banner down. Take this banner down. Salute to Brown Sugar, baby. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Brown Sugar, baby, for her $4.99 contribution to the channel. Let's go. Hold on. What my comment said? Let's go, man. Salute to Brown Sugar Baby, man, for a $4.99 contribution to the channel. We most definitely got some shit to talk about today. You know what I'm saying? We most definitely got some shit to talk about today. Y'all think I just been out the way. Now, if I'm out the way, nigga, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm working. I'm out the way, you know what I'm saying? Putting ones and twos together for y'all. You feel me? So we most definitely got something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to this real quick, man. All right. Public service announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody ready? Hold on, what a like button at, man? What a like button? 95 likes. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready yet, man. Y'all not ready yet, man. Y'all are not ready yet, man. Let's hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Let's go. I don't think y'all ready yet, man. I don't think y'all ready yet. Let me see where we at. 100 likes. I guess that'll do. I guess that'll do, man. Y'all keep hitting the like button. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute to all my moderators, my generals, the generates, my bros and sis down there. I see y'all. Big Sis 4L, Bahamas Mama, Sis Kim. I see all y'all down there. AC Shakura, my boy Stop 6 Rooted G in the building, man. Salute to all y'all, man. Salute to everybody that came through, rocked out. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. But look, let's get to the shits, man. Let's get to the shits, man. All right. Public service announcement, man. You know what I'm saying? CB will no longer be a part of legal chess. All right. I'm gonna let this simmer. I'm gonna let this simmer because we ain't gonna spend too much time here now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna spend too much time here now. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure y'all heard me. Want to make sure y'all heard me clearly. What's up, Boogie? Want to make sure y'all heard me clearly. Yes, man. See, he said cap. Whatever, nigga. I ain't bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? I made a members only post about 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I made a members only post 2 weeks ago. So those, you know what I'm saying? Let's go, my boy Rudy G come through with the $9.99. Let's go, gang. Appreciate you, gang. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, gang. Thank you for that $9.99, man. We officially need 4 more super chats, $5 or more to help us get through the dough. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Stop 6 Rudy G, man, for his contribution to the channel. Most definitely though. Yes, most definitely. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I made a members only post about 2 weeks ago. I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, shit, watch one of your replays. This shit been going on, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit been going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I made the members only post 2 weeks ago, and you know what I'm saying? We end up doing a couple shows after that. You know what I'm saying? We end up doing like the last 2 episodes y'all seen us do. Salute to Jazz a long way for the $5 contribution, man. Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? Lift a brother up through some trying times. You know what I'm saying? Lift a brother up through some trying times, man. Salute to you, Jazz. I love you, girl. You know what I'm saying? We officially need 3 more super chats, man. $5 or more. Help us get through that door. You know what I'm saying? But yes, man. How can I explain this? Because I ain't gonna say too much. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I'm doing this is because you know what I'm saying. We created this thing together, this legal chess thing together, and you know what I'm saying. We got some real faithful supporters. You know what I'm saying? We got some real faithful supporters this here. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, I don't want to take them on an emotional roller coaster. So don't be asking me what happened. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't finna tell y'all what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's personal. You know what I'm saying? That's personal. Personal life is personal life. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Salute to Bahama Mama for the $5. Let's go, sis. Love you, girl. Then Jazz come through again with another $5, man. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all the real MVPs, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the real MVPs, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, behind these pages, man, are real people, man. And real people go through real shit. So it's like this is great for the YouTube stream, Josh. We might have to renew your contract. Hey, y'all can have it, man. I already know. You know what I'm saying? You know that I already knew. You know what I'm saying? That you know, this the part I dreaded. You know what I'm saying? This the part I dreaded, but I had to do it because you know what I'm saying. I was finna say fuck the whole legal chess thing, man. Just stay low, but I was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and you know what I'm saying? Keep the mission going, man. Keep the mission going by hook or by crook. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get through that goddamn trial tape, man. Salute to my bro Willis coming through with the 499, man, helping us complete the goal, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my guy. But just know, man, look, let me highlight it. Let me see, can I highlight it, man? You know what I'm saying? And salute to my sis Kim, man, coming through. Coming through with the 499 overkill. Let's go, sis Kim. Most definitely appreciate you, man. And my bro Willis, man. You know what I'm saying? You haven't started the show yet, and I'm entertained. I mean, that's all y'all gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, y'all can speculate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can speculate and y'all can do what y'all do with it. You know what I'm saying? Crack y'all jokes and do all of it. I already know I'm gonna be the butt of the jokes. You know what I'm saying? Some way, somehow, it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Josh stupid, Josh this, Josh that. I ain't worried about that though. You know what I'm saying? I can I ain't trying to speak for CB no more or none of that, but I'm pretty sure that we both well beyond that to where, you know what I'm saying, to where we finna be giving y'all a show or anything like that. You know, so I can most definitely speak for myself. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm lying tonight. Get your lie on, man. I won't be there. I won't be listening. You know what I'm saying? I won't be there. I won't be listening, man. You know what I'm saying? But yes, man, but as far as the show go, you know what I'm saying? Personal business. You know what I'm saying? Everything I had to say, I just said it to her. You know what I'm saying? Everything she didn't have to say, she just said it to me. So therefore, we're gonna leave the personal business where it's at. But as far as the legal chess business, yes, she will no longer be a part. You know what I'm saying? I want to say thank you, and I speak on behalf of all of us. If you're listening in the bushes somewhere, because I got your block, you can't get in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, though. You know what I'm saying? You know I gotta be an asshole. But now, if you're listening on behalf of all of us, man, we want to say thank you, and we appreciate you for all your contributions that you brought to the show. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, man. I learned a lot from you. I learned a lot from you, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from you. You know what I'm saying? Just now in your it's in your chat GPT CB. This nigga here crazy. This nigga he must knew some fucking Brian don't even be over here. This nigga here, man, is a sector prophet. This nigga here be knowing with some shit. This nigga don't even be over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga don't even be over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. He said I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, but yeah. So you know what I'm saying. But as far as the show go, of course there's gonna be some adjustments. But one thing I can guarantee you, you know what I'm saying, because I don't know how everybody perceived the show. But one thing I can most definitely guarantee the real supporters, the people who really rock out with Legal Chess, the brand, the movement, what it stands for, they're still gonna be the same. They're still gonna be the same. And y'all gonna see that in today's episode. I promise y'all, it's gonna be the same. The only thing is the shows might be a little bit more precise, to the point. You know what I'm saying? It ain't two of us up here no more, so I ain't finna be up here no 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? For the time, they're gonna be precise, to the point, which would be good for y'all in a replay game. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be precise to the point, and I can guarantee y'all this. You know what I'm saying? I can guarantee y'all this. The information is not gonna slow up. I promise you that the information, and I've been waiting to say this. I've been dreading telling y'all the business, but I've been waiting to say this part. And I'm gonna say this, we gonna start the show. All I've been hearing is Josh needs CB. Josh don't know nothing. CB is CB. And even CB would tell y'all this. 90% of the Legal Chess episodes that y'all love and enjoy, I put them together, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I put them together. You know what I'm saying? CB would tell y'all that. You know what I'm saying? So the information, you know what I'm saying? Saying you got me fucked up. Saying don't get blocked again. You know what I'm saying? But the information gonna be informed. It's gonna still be informative. You know what I'm saying? Like it usually be, man. That's one thing for sure. Two things for sure. You know what I'm saying? CB contribution most definitely be missed. You know what I'm saying? The speaker that she is, I don't think that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I can speak that well as her. You know what I'm saying? So she's gonna be missed, most definitely, man. But the show goes on, man. You know what I'm saying? The show goes on. Just trying to make you laugh. Maybe that's I'm laughing. Hey, look, I'm good, man. I did not this new to y'all. This new to y'all is not new to me at all. This been going on for about 2 weeks. Even the last two episodes where y'all seen us together, we wasn't together. You know what I'm saying? I just had to make this decision. We could have still been doing it. You know what I'm saying? But I had to make this decision. Like, okay, I just want to move on and close that chapter completely. You know what I'm saying? Close that chapter completely. I'm pretty sure she feel the same way, man. So God bless her. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bad blood for her. I hope she do good. Hope her new endeavors. And it is what it is when it comes to that, man. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker here come through with the bullshit every time. You know, so what's up, Juice? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, but this applesauce to a boss, at least for the show. Nah, man, ain't no coming back at least for the show. Man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, ain't no coming back at least for the show, man. When it's sometimes it come a point in life, man, when it's time to cut cords, man. You know what I'm saying? No attachments. You know what I'm saying? It's been a hold on, man. You got goddamn dog start tripping. But no, like I was saying though, watch out, man. You know, okay. So like I was saying, yeah, the show's still gonna be rocking and rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't come here with that. Don't come here with that goddamn come here with that goddamn trolling. All right, hold on. She always come back, Josh. You cried tears of joy. Hey man, get this nigga the fuck about the check, man. You know what I'm saying? Get this nigga out there play. Don't do that to him, man. Don't do that to him, man. Without any further ado, all right. Without any further ado, man, let's start the motherfucking show, man. Let's start the motherfucking show, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all over here strictly for bullshit, and I ain't finna get it to y'all, man. God bless her. It ain't no bad blood. We ain't end off on no bad note. One a good note, but we ain't end off on no bad note. You know what I'm saying? But we good, man. You hear me? We good. We good, man. But let's start this show, man. Look, get the likes up. Get the likes up. Cause like I said, man, look, off the bullshit, I didn't even want to do it. I should have did this on a whole separate live. You know what I'm saying? But off the bullshit, and let's get to the motherfucking information. Cause like I told y'all, the information ain't gonna drop not one bit. You know what I'm saying? Not one bit. And I'm finna show that to y'all with this breakdown that I'm finna give y'all. So hit the like button, share the live out, support the channel, and let's get it.
Yeah. This ain't checkers. It's legal checks. Yeah. Every move calculated. Every play got consequences. Legal chess, I'm moving pieces, they don't see the ball. Courtroom pressure, every move can start a war. From the streets to the stand, yeah, it's all connect. One wrong move, whole case get dissected. Legal chess, yeah, we playing for keys and dignity. Testimony, secrets run deep. You see a headline, I see strategy. Welcome to the game, this legal chess with me. Prosecutor building, stacking layers like a cake. Different state of watching, trying to find a mistake. Some is getting served, witnesses on the clock. Some gon' fold under pressure, some side as a rock. Plea deals on the table, that's a dangerous play. One flip, change the board, now the king in the way. They was riding together, now they telling the truth. Or they telling the story just to shorten their noose. It's deeper than the charges. It's deeper than the crime. It's about who controls the narrative. Yeah. Legal chess, I'm moving pieces, they don't see the ball. Courtroom pressure, every move can start a war. From the streets to the stand, yeah, it's all connected. One wrong move, whole case get dissected. Legal chess, yeah, we playing for keeps. Indictments and testimony, secrets run deep. You see a headline, I see strategy. Welcome to the game, this legal chess. When it's trial time, you watching the headlines. I'm breaking down the strategy. Every move, every play, every angle. This legal chess strategy.
All right, man. Let's motherfucking get it. Who's the rapper? Trigger Man. Hey, man, this nigga here got all the jokes tonight. Salute to everybody coming to the building, man. Look, y'all smash that like button, man. There's over 300 people in the building, man. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. So it's still Josh CB. No, it ain't no still Josh CB. Y'all got to let that go. Y'all got to let that go. It's over with. It is over with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to let that go. Look, some of y'all be smelling when there's some bullshit going on, huh? I don't be saying none of y'all motherfucking ass. But ain't no bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? That's one and done. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is with it. All right, so let's get to the show, man. Let's get to the show. All right, now. So about last week, you know what I'm saying? Last week sometime, you know what I'm saying? We all know that Jocy was finally subpoenaed. The subpoena was finally executed. You know what I'm saying? On Jocy. Jocy, give us a minute. Nah, ain't you gotta, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? But let's go though. Cause look, let me show y'all something. So we all know that last week Jocy's subpoena was finally executed. You know what I'm saying? They finally got a hold to her and they was able to service her subpoena. You know what I'm saying? So that's breaking news. So y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? That it wouldn't be legal checks, whether it's me, however it come, by hook or by crook. Y'all already know, man, that it wouldn't be no legal checks, man, if we didn't give y'all the information, the scoop. You know what I'm saying? The little nuance. What's up, Flying? What up with you? Everything on your ass out there, man? You know what I'm saying? See me go, Papa. Well, hey, prepare for that. You know what I'm saying? Prepare for that. But y'all already know, man, we gotta give y'all the scoop. Of what's really going down behind this subpoena. But it's another document. Let me remove this. It's another document that we're gonna most definitely get into. You know what I'm saying? And that is the arrest affidavit for Devin Brown. You know what I'm saying? The arrest affidavit for Devin Brown. All right, matter of fact, let's read a little bit of this right now. Where I want to start. Where do I want to start? Okay, we can start right here. I'm gonna start at the top. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into the show. I showed y'all the subpoena already. Now let's get into this affidavit, and then we're gonna get into what this show is all about. All right. So first paragraph. On Wednesday, November 11th, 2020, at approximately 11:56 a.m., suspect Devin Maurice Brown, black male, date of birth, committed the offense of murder, a first-degree felony, Texas Penal Code 19-02, blank, 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 at the South R.L. Thornton Freeway, northbound over East Clarendon Drive, Dallas County, Texas, against complainant Melvin Noble. All right. The facts of the case are as follows. On Wednesday, November 11, 2020, at approximately 11:56 a.m., Dallas police officers responded to a shooting call on South R.L. Thornton Freeway, northbound over East Clarendon Drive, Dallas County, Texas. Numerous witnesses who were forced to stop in traffic on the freeway observed the suspect with his face covered chase and shoot complainant Noble with a rifle. After the shooting, suspect White fled in a black Chevy Camaro northbound from the offense location. Suspect White Suspect White fired multiple rounds and multiple citizens' vehicles were struck, along with witness Graham, who was actually injured by a bullet fragment while seated in his vehicle. Complainant Noble was transported to the Methodist Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. Detective Anderson, along with other detectives, responded to the crime scene and interviewed several witnesses. Processed the scene, and collected evidence. A witness in a nearby vehicle provided dash camera video footage of the shooting. All right. So now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this. All right. A witness was interviewed and stated that suspect Devin Brown was upset over a relationship that involved complainant Noble and the witness. The witness informed detectives that suspect Devin Brown Jr., also known as Chicago, but they got it redacted, contacted a juvenile witness, which we know is Jocy and Devin's son, contacted a juvenile witness by phone multiple times prior to the murder. The witness located, I'm sorry, y'all, these words small. The witness learned that during the phone call, suspect Devin Brown asked the juvenile witness if complainant Noble was at that location. The witness provided the phone number and suspect Devin Brown used to contact the juvenile witness. So we know for a fact that this is Jocy right here, right? We all caught up on it, right? The witness that they talking about, you know what I'm saying? The initial witness that they talking about is Jocy. Are we all clear and correct on that? Like, I'm pretty sure we all caught up on that as far as that go, right? So in this affidavit, I ain't gonna say a witness. I'm gonna say Jocy, right? It says Jocy was interviewed and stated that one suspect, Devin Brown, was upset over a relationship that involved her and MO3. The witness informed detectives that Devin Brown contacted their son by phone multiple times prior to the murder. Jocy learned that during the phone call, suspect Devin Brown asked the juvenile witness if MO3 was at that location. Jocy provided the phone number that suspect Devin Brown used to contact the juvenile witness. All right, now we just gonna put a pin in that real quick. We most definitely gonna get back to that. You know what I'm saying? We most definitely will be getting back to that. All right. That's why my custom emoji is not popping up. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the custom emojis. Y'all hit the like button though. Y'all hit the like button. So let's put a pin in it. So let's get to the breakdown, shall we? Let's get it to the breakdown. So I showed y'all the subpoena, right? I showed y'all the subpoena. Do it one more time. You know what I'm saying? The subpoena that's been executed. And we read a part of the Devin Brown arrest affidavit, right? So why am I showing y'all both of these? Right? Because a lot of people be saying, especially Tech 713, a lot of stuff that we think that there's gonna be popping up, you know what I'm saying? What this nigga say? Did CB take the loud mic? Now my mic ain't loud. My mic ain't loud. But no, a lot of stuff we think gonna be happening in the trial. A lot of the narratives, a lot of stuff that we think gonna be talked about in the trial is not gonna be talked about, family. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the breakdown. Let's tie both of these in together and let's break this down. And we're going to get back to it. All right. Y'all bear with me. You know what I'm saying? Let me take this banner down so I can see the whole slizz. Yeah, I'm coming with it. You know what I'm saying? The information, hey man, look, all the other shit, he ha ha. You know what I'm saying? Whoop whoop de doo, bam to bam. I know the streets been dry. Do y'all thing, but this information still to be on point. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. Let's motherfucker get to it, man. Hold on, real quick before we do, man. Salute to the sis Ja for coming through with the 1999. She said because she posted that picture on Facebook, not MO3. Keep your head up, bro. On Facebook. Nah, what you talking about? Salute, John. What you doing? What you talking about, John? Oh, okay. My bad. I get what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? I thought you talking about something else. Is it because she posted that picture? I mean, this wildly speculated. Salute to the 1999. You know what I'm saying? And salute to the 1999. So it's wildly speculated on who actually did what. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the actual breakdown. All right, let's start with the subpoena. All right, now y'all forgive me. I'm gonna be back and forth from the chat because I'm doing it all by myself now. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. Y'all just bear with me. You know what I'm saying? I take a break and get to the chats. You know what I'm saying? When I most definitely see them, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all cut up down there. Do y'all thing. All right, so let's start. This subpoena is significant, not because it proves anything new by itself, but because it tells us the prosecution believe Jocy's testimony is important enough to present live at trial. More importantly, this subpoena has already been personally served and executed, meaning prosecutors have successfully secured her appearance for the August 24th, 2026 trial. Now, what if I told y'all? Hold on, let me see my volume down a little bit. What if I told y'all that I knew this? I ain't gonna tell y'all how I knew this. I'll turn it up a little bit. I'll put it back to about 120. I ain't gonna tell y'all how I knew this. You know what I'm saying? But I knew before it hit the docket the Jocy subpoena was executed. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Let's go. Let's move on to the next slide. So, what the executed subpoena actually tells us. The document shows Jocy is being called as a witness for the state of Texas. She is scheduled to appear on August 24th, 2026. The subpoena was personally served in Harris County on May 28th, 2026. The case listed is against Devin Brown, but it's important to note that her subpoena is also in Yellow Beezy's docket and Keywan White's docket. The document that I used for this to put this together was Devin Brown. That's why I say it's only his name. But her subpoena is executed in all three of their dockets: Yellow Beezy, Keywan White, and Devin Brown. We'll get to that in a little minute. All right. So the key legal chess move here is that prosecutors are not relying solely on police reports or affidavits. They appear prepared to put the person who's at the center of the relationship dynamic directly in front of the jury. Let's go. So, why Jocy matters so much? Let's get into why Jocy matters so much, all right? According to the arrest affidavit, information that we summarize, Jocy potentially provides evidence on three major areas, all right? So according to what we just read in the arrest affidavit, all right, let me check on y'all. Y'all good over here? Y'all live in the same. Man, look, I ain't got time for these folks. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So y'all remember what y'all heard in the arrest affidavit, right? Everything that Jocy said, and this is why Jocy matters so much. You know what I'm saying? Because according to the arrest affidavit, Jocy potentially provides evidence on three major areas. Let's start. Number one, motive. The state's theory has always needed to explain why Devin Brown would allegedly care where MO3 was located. Jocy reportedly told detectives Devin was upset about her relationship with MO3. Devin recently discovered they were dating. Devin was angry about social media activity involving MO3 and their son. All right, let's move on to the next one. If she repeats those statements under oath, prosecutors gain direct testimony supporting motive. A jury could hear Devin knew about the relationship. Devin was upset about it. Devin was asking about MO3's whereabouts shortly before the murder. This is far more powerful than merely having detectives testify about what they learned. So all Jocy got to do is repeat this shit. But let's keep cooking though. Let's keep cooking. Number two, we still talk about why Jocy matters so much. All right. Number one was motive. Number two, the phone call to the son. This may be the most important part. According to the affidavit, Devin allegedly called their juvenile son multiple times. Those calls occurred before the murder. Devin allegedly asked whether MO3 was at the apartment. Jocy provided detectives the phone number used. Detectives later obtained the call records. Detectives determined the phone number belonged to Devin, and here's the kicker. Devin himself later admitted making the calls. All right? But who's at the beginning of this? Jocy, because Jocy is the one who told the detectives that Devin made a phone call. You know what I'm saying? That Devin was asking about MO3 whereabouts and all of this. You know what I'm saying? But all of that is most definitely corroborated, and we're about to get to that part. All right? So, if all of that comes into evidence, prosecutors can build a timeline showing, number one, Devin learns about Mo3's relationship with Jocy. Number two, Devin becomes upset. Number three, Devin calls the child asking where Mo3 is whether Mo3 is present. Number four, Mo3 leaves the apartment. And number five, Mo3 is murdered shortly afterward. Standing alone, none of those facts prove murder. But together, they create a circumstantial chain prosecutors will likely demonstrate I'm sorry, y'all. But together, they create a circumstantial chain prosecutors will likely argue demonstrate surveillance, tracking, or locating activity. Number three, the word I just told y'all. excuse me, y'all, corroboration, right? Corroboration. One thing juries look for is corroboration. The state may be able to show Jocy said Devin called. Phone records show calls occurred. Phone records connect to Devin. Devin admits making the calls. When independent pieces of evidence line up, prosecutors gain credibility. That's often how circumstantial cases are won. Are y'all hearing it? That is also how circumstantial cases are won. This for the people who be like, oh man, they ain't got nothing concrete. This circumstantial, whoop doop de doo, blah blah blah. Man, you can win a case off circumstantial evidence all the time. It's all about how you line it up and how you argue it. All right. So let's move on. So the real legal chess. The most interesting question is, why execute this subpoena now? The subpoena was served months before trial. That suggests prosecutors consider her a foundational witness rather than a last-minute witness. Foundational witnesses establish the framework before the jury hears from detectives, analysts, or cooperating witnesses. All right, just so y'all can get familiar of what her role could possibly be. All right, a likely sequence could be, number one, Jocy establishes relationship history. This is Jocy X on the stand, right? The likely sequence could be, number one, Jocy establishes relationship history. Number two, Jocy explains Devin's reaction. Number three, Jocy explains the phone calls. Number four, phone records corroborate her account. Number five, detectives explain investigative findings. Number six, additional witnesses fill in the remaining timeline. That is a much cleaner presentation than starting with detectives. All right. So let's move on. Let's move on. How could this affect Keyone White? How could this affect Keyone White? If prosecutors establish that Devin was attempting to determine MO3's location immediately before the murder, that potentially strengthens their theory regarding everyone allegedly involved. The state could argue Devin was obtaining location information. Others were carrying out actions based on that information. Again, they would still need independent proof, but Jocy's testimony could become an important link in the chain. Y'all following me? Y'all all right down there? Let me check on y'all real quick. Y'all okay down there? Y'all okay down there? All right. Let's go. So, how could this affect Yella Beezy? This is where people often overreach. Jocy's testimony does not automatically connect Yella Beezy to the murder. However, it could help prosecutors establish beginning of a conspiracy timeline. Let's move on. If the state's broader theory is Devin locates MO3, information is passed along, others participate in carrying out the murder for remuneration plot, then Jocy's testimony may help explain the first step, how MO3's location allegedly became known. In that sense, her testimony may be more important than many people realize because conspiracies are often proven through a series of small pieces rather than one dramatic piece of evidence. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to what the defense will attack. What the defense will attack. Expect the defense attorneys to challenge several areas, starting with number one, memory. The interview occurred in November 2020. Trial is occurring nearly 6 years later. Defense will ask, how much does she truly remember? Has her memory changed over time? So with the interview they talking about the interview where she was interviewed by the detectives, and the statement came in the affidavit. Not no interview she did with Munchie or no. She talked about the interview with the detectives when she gave the information at the beginning of the case. All right, let's move on. What the defense will attack. We went through memory. Now let's go to bias. Bias, what the defense will attack. Number two, bias. Defense may suggest relationship conflicts existed. Personal disputes existed. She had reasons to view Devin negatively. All right, what the defense will attack. Number 3, alternative explanations. Defense may argue Devin called because he wanted to speak with his child. Devin was curious about who was around his son. Being upset about a relationship is not evidence of murder. Those are arguments jurors will ultimately have to weigh. All right, so let's get to the biggest takeaway of this segment. All right, the biggest takeaway. The executed subpoena tells us prosecutors believe Jocy is not a peripheral witness. She appears positioned to be one of the witnesses who can connect Devin's motive, Devin's knowledge of the relationship, Devin's efforts to determine MO3's location, and the timeline immediately preceding the murder. She the one got the drop on all of that. In legal chess terms, she looks less like a witness who proves the entire case and more like a witness who helped establish the opening moves of the prosecution's conspiracy narrative. If the state can convince jurors that Devin was actively seeking MO3's location shortly before the killing, Jocy's testimony becomes one of the foundational building blocks upon which the rest of the case against Devin and potentially the broader alleged conspiracy involving Keyone White and Yella Beezy can be constructed. However, standing alone, her testimony would still need substantial corroboration before a jury could reasonably infer participation in a murder for remuneration scheme. All right? Yeah, I'm killing it, ain't it? I'm killing it. Come on, man. What you talking about? I can't read. Read my motherfucking ass off over here, man. Hit the like button, man. Support the channel, man. Send me a super chat or something for this goddamn it beautiful reading that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? There's ass mod in her too. That we gotta watch what we say. Don't time nobody out. Slow down on the timeout, man. You know what I'm saying? Slow down on the timeout, y'all. We good. Everything good. Everything good. All right. So while doing more research, right, on this situation, y'all know how the legal chess go. We lay the foundations first, then it get juicier as we go. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Excuse me. But while doing the research, right, to put together this episode, I told y'all that her subpoena is not only in Devin Brown's docket. Her subpoena is in Yella Beezy's docket, executed, and in Keyone White's docket, executed. All right. So the question that came to my mind was, does that automatically mean she would have to testify against Keyone White and Yella Beezy as well? Or could that just be procedural? All right, could that do her? Because again, her subpoena is in all their dockets. So do that mean she would have to testify against them as well, or is she only needed in Devin's trial? Let's deep dive on that. Let's deep dive on that. Boom. Let's start right here. All right. No. Quick answer. No, it does not automatically mean she would testify against all 3 defendants, but it is a very important clue. In a multi-defendant conspiracy or jointly, hold on, my bad. Let me put it back up there. My bad. In a multi-defendant conspiracy or jointly related prosecution, witnesses often appear on multiple dockets for several reasons. Let's get into these reasons on why a witness could appear across multiple dockets. All right. Possibility number 1. She is expected to testify in all 3 trials. This is the most straightforward explanation. If prosecutors believe Jocy's testimony helped establish Devin's motive, Devin's effort to locate MO3, the timeline before the murder, then their testimony could be relevant not only against Devin, but also against any alleged co-conspirators. Let's go. Let's keep going. Under a conspiracy theory, which Texas got a bad conspiracy law, man. You know what I'm saying? Under conspiracy theory, the state doesn't necessarily need a witness to directly identify every defendant. A witness can be used to establish one piece of the larger story. For example, Jocy establishes Devin was seeking MO3's location. Other witnesses establish communications between defendants. Then other witnesses establish actions taken afterward. The state then argues the pieces fit together into one conspiracy. Y'all follow me? Are y'all following me? Look alive down there. Hit the like button. Let's go. Let's keep cooking, man. Let's keep cooking, man. The show goes on, man. Let's go. Possibility number 2. We are discussing why Jocy name is appearing on all 3 defendants' docket as a testifying witness. All right. Possibility number 2, purely procedural, docket management. Sometimes prosecutors place a witness on multiple dockets simply because the cases are related. The witnesses may be needed. The state wants to preserve the ability to call the witness. This does happen. A witness appearing on a docket is not a guarantee that the witness will actually take the stand. Let me repeat that. A witness appearing on the docket is not a guarantee that the witness will actually take the stand. So just because she's appearing on Yellow Beezy and Keyone docket don't mean that she will be testifying in their trials as well. I'm not ruling it out. I'm just letting it be known that just because y'all see her in those dockets does not automatically mean she will be testifying in Yellow Beezy and Keyone's trial. In major cases, prosecutors often subpoena more witnesses than they ultimately call. All right, let's go to possibility 3 on why Jocy name, her subpoena, is on all 3 dockets. All right, possibility number 3, the state has not finalized trial strategy. Remember, we're still months away from trial. Prosecutors frequently subpoena broadly, preserve options, decide later which witnesses are actually necessary. If stronger evidence comes in through other witnesses or records, Jocy's role could become smaller. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. If other evidence gets excluded or challenged, her role could become larger. Y'all see how that work out? If stronger evidence come in, then her role shrink a little bit. If certain evidence not be able to come in, then they may lean on her testimony a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going. So, the legal chess interpretation for this portion of the show. From a legal chess perspective, I would not view her as a witness whose purpose is to directly incriminate Yellow Beezy. Instead, her likely value is establishing the origin point of the timeline. How did people allegedly know where MO3 was immediately before the murder? All right? How did people allegedly know where MO3 was immediately before the murder? If the state believes Devin called to the son are part of the answer, then Jocy becomes relevant to every defendant who alleged role depends on proving that location information was obtained and acted upon. So even if she don't have to testify, if her testifying against Devin, right, and the jury believe her testimony against Devin, then that now, whether she testifying in other trials or not, that now becomes the foundation for all the other defendants. Y'all following me? Because now the jury, the state then proved, and the jury has believed that Devin got the location from calling the son. Then Keyone went on to act on the information. Y'all see how that worked? Then Yellow Beezy end up paying. Woo, woo, woo. All that. It's a domino effect. All right. So let's keep reading. So the fact that her subpoena appears on Yellow Beezy's and Keyone's white docket is more consistent with the state viewing her testimony as relevant to the broader conspiracy narrative, rather than merely being a procedural accident. However, it does not guarantee she will actually testify against all 3 defendants. The final witness list often changes as trial approaches. All right? So we're going to have to wait for the official witness list to come out, all right, to see the real answer on it. But just because you see her name in all of those dockets does not mean that she would have to testify in those dockets. I mean, in those cases, Yellow Beezy and Keyone. All right, so let's get back to this affidavit real quick. Before we get to the next segment of the show. Because I read to y'all, right? I read to y'all what Jocy told the detectives, right? In her interview with the detectives, right? So let's listen to, because how many of y'all know or remember that Devin Brown actually made some statements? Yes, Devin Brown actually made some statements, and I ain't talking about the one on the phone where he talking about every dog gonna have their day, whoop, 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 all that bullshit. We ain't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about that. He actually made some statements to the detective. That's why the banner reads what it reads. Let me put the banner back up for a split second. That's why the banner reads what it reads. Jocy's testimony and Devin's statements. All right. So let's get into this affidavit real quick, so we can see what old Devin Brown had to say. All right. So we already established what Jocy told them people. All right, so let's keep reading from there. I'm on the 1, 2, 3, the fourth paragraph, right? Okay, yeah, I'll start right here. I'm on the fourth paragraph. On November 13th, 2020, Detective Eric Barnes was provided evidence of call logs that showed suspects Brown's phone number the day prior and the morning of the offense. The day prior and the morning of the offense. Research was conducted on their phone number, which showed it to belong to suspect Devin Brown. All right, let's keep reading. Excuse me, y'all. On November 19th, 2020, suspect Devin Brown was arrested for a federal arrest warrant at redacted. Suspect Devin Brown was transported to Dallas Police Headquarters and interviewed by Detective Anderson. All right, let's go. Suspect Devin Brown confirmed that he had recently learned that MO3 and a known witness, Jocy, were dating. This is what Devin Brown told the detectives, y'all, in his interview. Suspect Devin Brown confirmed that he had recently learned that Complain Noble and a known witness, Jocy, were dating. Suspect Devin Brown stated that on the day of the offense, he called the juvenile witness in the morning. He confirming this. This coming out of Devin Brown's own tulips. You hear me? His own tulips, man. He's confirming this, y'all. Is this self-snitching? If this is this for they interview anybody, for Key One, anybody, like, is this self-snitching? Let's go though. Let me start over. Suspect Devin Brown confirmed that he had recently learned that Complain Noble and a known witness, who is Jocy, were dating. Suspect Devin Brown stated that on the day of the offense, he called a juvenile witness in the morning, but denied any involvement in the offense. Suspect Devin Brown admitted that he was upset over a recent Facebook video that involved Complain Noble. So he admitting to all of this. It's not just Jocy. It's not just Jocy saying it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just Jocy telling the detective this. He doubled back and told them damn everything Jocy said. Is that self-snitching, man? You know what I'm saying? All right, so then let's go to the anonymous tip or whatever. Okay, so that's Devin Brown's. This Devin Brown's statement. He confirmed all of that shit, y'all. He confirmed all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for me. If y'all show some love, man, I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? My apologies, y'all. I'm back here working the slides and paperwork and everything. It's a one man band. You know what I'm saying? It's a one man band. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let me get back to the bottom of the chat. Salute to everybody in the building. My boy Amir said hashtag self snitching at its finest. You hear me? I'm still at the phone calls the day before. Hey, he admitted to it. But let's get into it though. Let's get into what these statements could actually mean for old Devin Brown. All right. Hold on. Let me get to the right shitsnits. You know what I'm saying? All right. Boom. Let's get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? So the question I asked, you know what I'm saying? The question I asked while doing the research, right, is how could Devin confirming his phone number, admitted to calling the son, he admitted to being upset with MO3? How could all of these things that Devin Brown admitted to and confirmed, how could it help Jocy's testimony and hurt his defense? All right? It's all about the affidavit, man. All the rest of this YouTube stuff, it ain't gonna matter. I'm showing y'all the meat and potatoes of Jocy's testimony. It's gonna be this affidavit. This is the battleground. All right. So let's get into it. If the arrest affidavit information is accurate, which it is. We just read it in black and white. Devin's own statements could be some of the most damaging corroboration for Jocy's testimony because they potentially eliminate several defense arguments before trial even begins. Let's look at the legal chess. So it could be some of the most damaging. All right. Before Devin's interview, imagine prosecutors only had Jocy saying Devin was upset about MO3. Devin called their son X about MO3. Devin wanted to know if MO3 was at the apartment. Imagine they only had Jocy saying that. A defense attorney could attack that by arguing, that's just Jocy's version of events, or she's biased because of a relationship dispute. At that stage, the jury is essentially deciding whether to believe Jocy or not. But this is where it gets crazy. Then Devin makes admissions. According to the affidavit information, Devin allegedly admitted he recently learned MO3 and Jocy were dating. He admitted this. He was upset about it. He admitted this. He called their son on the day of the murder. He admitted this, y'all. He was upset over a Facebook post involving MO3 and his son. He admitted this. All right? Now prosecutors can tell the jury, you don't have to take Jocy's word for it. Devin himself confirmed these facts. That is a huge difference. That is a huge difference between her just taking a stand without Devin admitting anything, and they just have to believe her word for it. So now they got her words and Devin's admissions. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's get into some of these problems that Devin got. The phone number problem. Oh, yeah. Hold on, man. Hold on. Because this nigga here, I got to one time for Devin. I got to, because this nigga here is crazy.
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, no wonder this nigga ain't saying nothing else, made no more statements. Nigga, you made the most damaging statements of them all. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you made the most damaging statements. At least he was self-snitching, though. You know what I'm saying? At least he was self-snitching. Now, I don't know if you done told on somebody else. We're gonna have to see that. But let's get into some of these problems that Devin Brown got, man. Let's start with the phone number problem. Another important piece is the phone number. The reported sequence is, number one, Jocy provides the phone number. Number two, detectives pull records. Number three, the records show the calls. Number four, the records tie the number to Devin. Then number five, Devin confirms the phone number is his. That's powerful corroboration. Instead of Jocy says Devin called, the state can say Jocy identified the number, records confirmed it, and Devin admitted it was his. That is exactly the type of independent corroborations jurors tend to find persuasive. This nigga then admitted it was his. Another problem he got. Lock his ass up. Hold on. Damn, did I hold on, my bad. I forgot to upload one on. But we good though. The timeline problem, right? The timeline problem. The timing may be even more significant than the motive. The state's likely argument would be Devin learns about the relationship. Devin becomes upset. Devin calls the son. Devin seeks information about whether MO3 is present. MO3 leaves. MO3 is killed shortly after. Each individual fact may be innocent. Each individual, because I mean, you can make an innocent argument out of all those, right? But together, prosecutors may argue the timeline is not a coincidence. This is where the danger lies for the defense. Because again, you go back to this, all of these things, right? This sequence of events could be innocent. You could a defense lawyer could argue these away. But if you line them all up and put them together, nigga, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. All right. So let's move on to what the defense lawyers usually hate. Hold on, let me get back to it. What defense lawyers usually hate. Defense attorneys generally dislike situations where their client's own statements confirm part of the prosecution story. Why? Because it makes it harder to argue this never happened. Instead, the defense often has to shift to, yes, it happened, but it means something different. So because when you're a defense attorney, right, and your client did what Devin did and admitted to some things, some incriminating things. You know what I'm saying? During an interview with the detective, he admitted these things. Now you can no longer argue that they didn't happen. Now you got to switch to interpretation and intent, because you can't say this never happened. Now all the defense attorney can say is, okay, yeah, it happened, but it means something different. And they hate that. They hate that. You take away one of their game balls, man, when you do that. You know what I'm saying? You pigeonhole them into a certain argument already going into the trial. For example, defense position. Devin called, this was the defense speaking. Devin called because he was checking on his child. Another example, Devin was upset, but being upset is not murder. Another position, Devin wanted to know who was around his son. Those arguments are still available, but they are different from arguing the cause never happened. Dangerous territory, man. Dangerous territory. So let's get into why Jocy becomes more credible. All right. The real legal chess move is that Devin's admissions may actually strengthen Jocy's credibility. Let's break down why. All right. Y'all good down there? You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for me, man. Hit the like button for me, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? If you support the channel and I missed it, man, I apologize. I'm over here in the studio in the studio area, man. It's only one me. You know what I'm saying? But don't let that deter you from supporting the channel if you want to support the channel. You hear me? And the like button is most definitely free. So smash that like button, man. Let's go. So Let's start over right back from right here. My bad. Went on a tangent real quick. So why Jocy becomes more credible? This is what we talking about now. The real legal chess move is that Devin's admissions may actually strengthen Jocy's credibility. So let's break this down. Let's break this down like a pound. Okay, jurors can hear. Jocy says Devin was upset. Devin admit he was upset. Check mark, corroborated. All right. They could hear. Jocy says Devin called. Phone records show the calls. Then Devin admits calling. Check mark, corroborated. Everything's checking out. Everything is being corroborated through Devin's own admissions. The jurors can hear. Jocy provides the number. Records tied to Devin. Then Devin confirms it's his. Check mark, corroborated. The more times a witness is independently corroborated, the more credible that witness tends to appear. The most dangerous scenario for Devin, right? The most damaging prosecution argument would likely be, ladies and gentlemen, Jocy told detectives on the very day of the murder that Devin was upset, was calling their son, and was asking about MO3's whereabouts. Months later, phone records confirmed it. Then Devin himself confirmed much of what she told the police. This wasn't a story created after the fact. The evidence kept leading back to the same place. Whether a jury will ultimately accept their argument is another question. But from a legal chess perspective, Devin's admissions potentially transformed Jocy from a witness who could be attacked as biased into a witness whose account is corroborated by records and in part by Devin's own words. That is why prosecutors would likely view her as a foundational witness in this case. All right, so let's move on to the next segment. Man. You know what I'm saying? So, and further in the research, you know what I'm saying? Let's heat up a little bit. Further in the research, I asked, you know what I'm saying? I had to ask, could Jocy be asked about any private conversations she had with MO3 before his death, where he may have told her about his ops, who he don't trust, threats, and etc. So now we're about to deep dive into, could Jocy be asked about any private conversations that she had with Mo3 about ops, death threats, you know what I'm saying, who he didn't trust, etc., etc. All right? Could she be asked, could Jocy be asked about these private conversations? Let's start it off right. The answer, yes. She potentially could be asked about conversations she had with Mo3 before his death, but there are important evidentiary limits. What prosecutors would want, if Jocy had conversations with Mo3 about people he feared, threats he received, individuals he did not trust, ongoing disputes or feuds, prosecutors might want that information because it could provide context for Mo3's state of mind or explain investigative leads. However, whether the jury actually hears it depends on the rules of evidence. All right, let's get into some of those. The hearsay problem. The hearsay problem. Suppose Jocy testified, quote, Mo3 told me he was afraid of person X, end quote. A defense attorney would immediately object that this is hearsay, an out-of-court statement being offered for its truth. The judge would then have to determine whether an the judge would then have to determine whether an exception applies. Many such statements never make it to the jury for that reason. All right, let's keep going. What might be omitted? What might be omitted? Certain statements can sometimes come in under exceptions. For example, state of mind. If prosecutors are trying to show Mo3's fear or mindset, a statement like, I'm worried someone is following me, may have a better chance of being admitted than person X is planning to kill me. The first describes his state of mind. The second attempts to prove another person's conduct. All right, let's go. We're talking about Jocy's private conversations be asked about in trial. So, why this gets dangerous? If Jocy testified that Mo3 named specific enemies or suspects, the defense would likely argue, number one, Mo3 is not available for cross-examination. Number two, the statements are unreliable. Number three, the jury will be hearing accusations that cannot be tested. Judges are often cautious about allowing such testimony. All right, speculation very rarely makes it to trial. You know what I'm saying? By the time they go through all of that litigation and all of this stuff, speculation and hearsay probably won't even make it. That's why a lot of this stuff that be talked about in the YouTube streets won't actually make it to the actual trial. You know what I'm saying? Some of it might, but most of it, hell no. All right, the legal chess angle for this segment. The more interesting question is not whether she could talk about threats, it's whether prosecutors would want her to. If the state's theory is that Devin, Keyone, and Yellow Beezy were involved, prosecutors usually don't want to open the door to evidence suggesting dozens of alternative suspects. So, imagine Jocy testified and said, Mo3 told me he excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Imagine Jocy testified and said, Mo3 told me he had problems with 5 different people. That could actually help the defense by creating reasonable doubt and alternative perpetrator theories. So prosecutors may choose to keep her testimony tightly focused on 1, the relationship with Devin, 2, the phone calls, 3, the events immediately before the murder, and 4, the timeline of the day. Those topics are directly connected to their theory. Let's keep going. So, could the defense ask about it? Could the defense ask her about the private conversations, threats, and whoop-de-whoop, bam-de-bam? All right? Absolutely. This is where prior statements by Mo3 identifying threats from other individuals, defense attorneys might be very interested in exploring them. The defense could argue the investigation focused on our client while ignoring other people Mo3 believed posed a threat. Whether the judge allows the questioning would depend on the specific facts and evidentiary rulings. Let's get back to the basics though. But looking at this specific subpoena, right? Jocy's subpoena. Looking at this specific subpoena. Based on the information currently known, Jocy appears to be most relevant because MO3 was at her apartment before the murder. She allegedly provided information about Devin's calls. She allegedly provided information about Devin's reaction to the relationship. She sits at the beginning of the murder timeline. That makes her a strong fact witness regarding evidence in relationships, not necessarily a witness about every threat or enemy Mo3 may have discussed. Y'all see how they keep her in a certain bag, a certain lane. You know what I'm saying? They keep her in a certain bag, in a certain lane. So, could questions about private conversations arise? Yes. Do I think that's likely to be the centerpiece of her testimony? Based on what we know so far, probably not. The prosecution's strongest use of Jocy is a witness who can establish the relationship dynamics in the crucial hours leading up to Mo3's death, rather than as a witness recounting extensive hearsay about Mo3's various disputes. They don't want her. You know what I'm saying? To go into all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because what we may think is helpful. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm out. I've been doing a lot of reading. Hold on. Excuse me, y'all. Let me drink some water real quick. I don't know how she do it. I don't know how she did it. But yeah, so a lot of things that we think gonna be talked about, a lot of things that we think gonna be you know what I'm saying, brought up at the trial, it's not. They don't keep not only her but all of their witnesses in a certain lane, in a certain bag, which helps the credibility of their testimony. All right, so let's round this off. All right, so for years, right? For years, we've been hearing Jocy and Rainwater go back and forth on the internet in interviews that did decent numbers. You know what I'm saying? 40,000, 6,000, 100,000. We ain't talking about just a little bit of small interviews. We talking about interviews that actually did numbers, and some smaller channels that still got reach, still had viral moments, right? We've been hearing them for years go back and forth about blaming each other. If y'all want more information on that, go check out the Rainwater versus Jocy Legal Chess Part 1 and Part 2. So, my question is, right? Because Rainwater is still potentially a state witness. His subpoena is still unexecuted at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So, my question is, could any of those videos or interviews where they blamed each other, right? Could any of those interviews or videos be used in trial, specifically by the defense to discredit Jocy? And how would the state fight back against those videos and interviews? Let me check on y'all before we get into this segment, before we round this out, run through the finish line. Because remember I told y'all, so a lot of people when that stuff was just going on a month or so ago, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where I'm at. Hold on, y'all. Let me find my slide. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, so a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they got mad at me for my stance, but I was telling them, man, like, why are y'all even doing this when it comes to the trial, when it comes to Justice for Mo3, y'all really on the same team. If I was the defense, man, I'd be sitting back, rubbing my hands like Birdman, knowing that two of the state's witnesses is acting the ass on the internet, blaming each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to show y'all in this breakdown why that was my stance. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm justice for Mo3. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about who like who in the YouTube streets. I don't give a damn about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just for Mo3. And I want both witnesses, if they're going to be testifying, to walk into their trial without having anything people can use against them. So let's deep dive into, right? Will the state or the defense, right? Will the defense be able to use the videos, interviews, live streams, all of this stuff of Jocy and Rainwater blaming each other? Could they possibly use that to discredit Jocy's testimony? Let's get into it. All right. Yes. Real quick. Start off with the short answer. Yes. If those videos interviews, podcasts, live streams, or public statements exist and are authenticated, they could absolutely become part of the legal chess, but probably not in the way many people think. The key question isn't whether the jury will watch hours of YouTube content. The question is whether specific statements from those appearances can be used to attack or support a witness' credibility. Shit gets sticky, y'all. Shit gets sticky. So, how the defense could use them against Jocy. If Jocy testifies at trial, defense attorneys can compare her testimony to prior public statements. For example, if Jocy testified, I never suspected anyone other than Devin. But years earlier, she said in an interview, I think rainwater had something to do with it. That prior statement could potentially be used as impeachment. Shit get sticky, y'all. It can get sticky. You know what I'm saying? It can get sticky. The defense will be arguing. Ladies and gentlemen, her story changes depending on who she's talking to. Juries tend to pay attention when the witness appears inconsistent. The bigger issue, let me scroll down a little bit. The bigger issue, bias and credibility. Suppose Jocy spent years publicly accusing Rainwater. Defense lawyers could argue, number one, she has strong personal opinions about the case. Number two, she has a history of making accusations. Number three, she may not be an objective witness. Number four, she may be emotionally invested in a particular narrative. The goal wouldn't necessarily be to prove Rainwater did anything. The goal would be to convince jurors, be careful about accepting everything this witness says. Let's keep going. So, could they use statements where she blamed Rainwater? Potentially, yes. Particularly if the statements were recorded, the statements are authenticated, the statements could conflict with her trial testimony. A defense lawyer loves prior inconsistent statements, not because they prove an alternative suspect, because they can. I'm sorry, y'all. Because they can damage credibility. So, how could Rainwater's statements be used? This gets interesting. If Rainwater is also called by the state and spent years publicly accusing Jocy, then the exact same attack can be used against him. So they around her bodying each other. They around her playing and doing all this YouTube arguing and shit. And y'all really making shit harder on y'all self because ain't none of us gonna be on that motherfucking stand with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it really got me thinking, do niggas be knowing this while they getting people to talk and getting people out their body? Why you want them out their body saying anything? What is really going on around her? Chat, talk to me. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? Why would you want a potential foundational witness out her body, knowing she gonna say a lot of things out of anger, and it could be used against her to discredit her in a MO3 trial when it's supposed to be just for MO3? But I don't think y'all don't see where I'm going. Y'all don't see where I'm going with that. I'm gonna leave it alone. So let's talk about. Hold on, where we at? Okay, let's start back right here. How could Rainwater statements be used? This gets interesting. If Rainwater is also called by the state and he spent years publicly accusing Jocy, then the exact same attack can be used against him. Double-edged sword. The defense counsel could ask, Mr. Rainwater, haven't you publicly accused Jocy of involvement? Then, now you're testifying for the state? The jury may start wondering, these witnesses have spent years attacking each other. That can create credibility problems. So, we're trying to tell people, man. But have no fear. The state is here. You know what I'm saying? What Bruce Lee say, broken board don't fight back. So let's go to the state's counterattack. All right? This is where prosecutors will likely try to narrow the battlefield. The state's response will probably be, the witness isn't here to solve the whole case. Remember, putting her back into that box, putting her back into that lane. You know what I'm saying? The defense is going to try to take her out of off her square. I'm gonna say off her square, right? That the state put her in, which is in the affidavit. The affidavit. That's why I showed y'all the arrest affidavit. That is the lane that the state want her to stay in. Devin said Devin was mad about MO3. Devin called the son. Devin did this. Everything she wrote in the affidavit, all she got to do is stay in that lane, repeat that, and let the state do the rest of the work. All right. But let's get to the state's counterattack on if the defense even tried to attempt to use Jocy and Rainwater whole little blaming each other back and forth against them. All right. The state's counterattack. This is where prosecutors will likely try to narrow the battlefield. The state's response will probably be, the witness isn't here to solve the whole case. Let's move on. Prosecutors tell juries, Jocy is not being called to identify the killer. Instead, she's here to tell you what she personally observed. For example, Devin called. Devin was upset. MO3 was at the apartment. Then MO3 left. Those are first-hand observations. The state will argue whether she later speculated about Rainwater is irrelevant. Let's go, state. Now, I can see that. I can see that most very well being the case. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's move on. The state will separate facts from opinions. This is likely their strongest response. Prosecutors might say, quote unquote, people say all kinds of things in interviews after a traumatic murder, but, quote unquote, the facts she reported to the police on the day of the murder are what matters. That distinction is important. A jury may be willing to overlook later speculation and contemporaneous statements from 2020 are supported by phone records and other evidence. Okay, so a jury may be willing to overlook later speculation if the statements from 2020 are supported by phone records and other evidence. Let's go. Let's move on. What else the state would do in the counterattack? Emphasize timing, all right? Emphasize timing. So first they said the state would separate facts from opinion. The next thing they would do in their counterattack is emphasize timing. One thing prosecutors often stress is statements made immediately after the event versus statements made years later. If Jocy's interview with detectives occurred on the day of the murder, prosecutors will likely argue that those statements are more reliable than comments made years later on YouTube. Their arguments could be, and this is a quote, what she told the police in 2020 matters more than what she said in a podcast in, let's say, 2024, 2023, whatever. The statement she made to the police in 2020, after all this stuff happened, is what matters the most. All right? So, could the defense turn this into an alternative suspect theory? Possibly. Suppose there are interviews where Jocy accuses Rainwater. Rainwater accuses Jocy. Both accuse other people. The defense could argue even the people closer to MO3 didn't know who was responsible. Their argument can be powerful because it introduces uncertainty. Why people just need to chill, man. All this arguing, chill out. However, courts often limit alternative suspect evidence if it's purely speculative. A defense lawyer generally can't just throw out random theories without some factual foundation. Let's go. So, the most dangerous scenario for the state. The most problematic situation would be if prosecutors call both Jocy and Rainwater and the defense possesses numerous recorded statements where Jocy blamed Rainwater. Rainwater blamed Jocy. The stories changed over time. The statements conflict with trial testimony. Then the defense could spend days highlighting contradictions. The jury may begin focusing less on defendants and more on, quote unquote, where are the state's own witnesses why are the state's own witnesses accusing each other? That's a credibility battle prosecutors would rather avoid. So, the final legal chess takeaway for the show. The legal chess takeaway. From a legal chess perspective, the value of those interviews is probably not that they prove who killed MO3. Rather, their value lies in impeachment. Now we're talking about the interviews, possible interviews of her and Rainwater going back and forth. So let me start with that context. From a legal chess perspective, the value of those interviews is probably not that they prove who killed MO3. Rather, their value lies in impeachment or discrediting them, right? If Jocy takes the stand, defense attorneys will likely scour years of interviews, live streams, podcasts, and social media posts looking for contradictions, prior accusations, changes in her stories, statements showing bias, statements showing speculation rather than first-hand knowledge. And lastly, the state's counter would be to bring the jury back to the core evidence. 1, what she told police in 2020. 2, what phone records show. 3, my bad, I put that back up there. I messed and clicked it. 3, what Devin allegedly admitted. And 4, what she personally observed. The trial could therefore become a battle between her firsthand observation in 2020 and years of public speculation and finger pointing afterwards. The side that convinces jurors which version is more reliable will likely gain the upper hand in that particular credibility fight. And there goes y'all legal chess, y'all. You know what I'm saying? There goes y'all legal chess, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy pulled that too. You heard me. You heard me, man. Hold on. Put that better back up there. You heard me. Your boy pulled it through. You heard me. Hold on, man. Where my sounds at? Where's my sounds, man? Let's go.
Walked in, ill nigga alert, ill nigga alert.
Let's motherfucking go, man. You know what I'm saying? So did y'all enjoy that? Did y'all enjoy the show, man? So what we learned? Quick roundup, real quick. So, number 1, right? The affidavit. Go get this. Go get this affidavit. You know what I'm saying? Especially for those that be heavily invested in what Jocy got going on now. That whoop the third. You know what I'm saying? Go get the affidavit. It's online. Matter of fact, you can screenshot this part right here. This is the most important, interesting part. Is this part right here? You know what I'm saying? This is going to be the meat and potatoes of Jocy's testimony. Okay? This is the bag. This is the lane. This is the square that the state want Jocy to stay in. All right? But what helps Jocy is also in this affidavit that Devin Brown admitted to some things. Basically admitted to a lot of what Jocy told the detectives. He was upset. You know what I'm saying? He called the son. Woo. You know what I'm saying? That's his phone number. He confirmed and admitted to a lot of things, which also strengthens Jocy's testimony as far as her credibility go. All right. Then we also learned that yes, she is subpoenaed. You will see her subpoena across all 3 dockets, across Devin's, Key One's, and Yellow Bees' docket. But this don't necessarily mean that she will be testifying in all 3 of their trials. All right. I'm not going to say that she won't, but I'm just letting y'all know that they don't automatically mean that she will be testifying against them. Real quick, salute to Kayla Sage for their love over there on Twitch, and salute to Love and Love for their love over there on Twitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all for their love over there on Twitch. And what else? We got different Brown statements. We got Yellow Beezy, her not having to testify, automatically testifying. Okay, we got that part. Again, her and Rainwater around her cutting up. You know what I'm saying? Her and Rainwater around her cutting up, blaming each other, saying, arguing, doing all that back and forth. It can most definitely be, because think about it like this, y'all. When Yellow Beezy found out, this is just an example. When Yellow Beezy found out Jose Bodega was testifying against him, the first thing Yellow Beezy did was go try to obtain all of the incriminating evidence. I mean, all of the evidence he can against Jose Bodega to discredit him. Right? So Jocy, for example, right? Defense attorneys, they different, but they the same. The first thing you do to a witness is try to get information that's going to discredit them, possibly discredit them. You know what I'm saying? So what would that be for Jocy? It wouldn't be a criminal record. Salute to Kiki, man, for those cheers over there on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Kiki. Let's go, baby. Yeah. So what would be if you was a defense attorney, right? And you just found out that Jocy would be testifying against your client. And okay, so now, okay, we have a witness. How do we discredit this witness? The first thing I go to is the interviews. So you know what I'm saying? If anybody, Jocy listening, Jackie and Mama T, if anybody y'all listening, I'm pretty sure the state gonna prep her for that. But there's one thing I'm more sure that she might have to deal with is any public statements that she may have made that they feel like contradicts her statement she made in 2020. But again, the state's counterattack is to keep her in her lane. Her lane again is the statement she made in 2020. All right, which in these statements, excuse me, I had a hiccup. These statements are corroborated. These statements are tested. All that blame rain, this stuff ain't been tested, which means you can't test it to see if it's true or false. These statements, you know what I'm saying? These statements have been corroborated even by Devin. Devin admitted to a lot of stuff that Jocy already said. So all she got to do is repeat that, stay in her lane, and she going to be good. All right? All right, man. You know what I'm saying? Woo, I made it through that, man. I made it through that, man. Look, y'all let me know, man. Did y'all like the Legal Chess Solo Dolo, man? You know what I'm saying? I know it probably don't hit the same, you know what I'm saying, without some of y'all favorite duo. Woo, woo, woo. I get it. Cry me a river. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? Imagine what I'm going through. You heard me? Y'all worried about a goddamn legal chess. Y'all worried about a goddamn legal chess in my heart. No, I'm just playing. Look at Lil Beans, get the fuck up out of here, then. Get the fuck up out of here, Beans. The fuck? Hold on, man. Let me go back to my chat. Happy me, I got some thumbs up. I mean, you fucking with it. I told y'all, man, the information is not gonna drop off, man. The information gonna still be there. The information still gonna be there, man. You know what I'm saying? The information still gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because a lot of people assume, you know what I'm saying, that it's different for sure. It's different for sure, but I'm praying for you, Josh. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You know what I'm saying? This a play. You heard it from me first. Man, I don't run no plays. Thank you, helping me. Big sis for way. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Y'all don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? How much I was dreading. You did good, Josh. You just a petty Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know how much I was dreading, man, having to come do this first episode. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that when I did the first episode, I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Let y'all know. Appreciate that, AB. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna have to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, some of the real life stuff that's going on, you know what I'm saying, and all of that, you know, I will have to let it be known, you know. Appreciate that, Fi. So, but now we got that out the way, man. Now we back to business, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably bake live Thursday or Friday. You know what I'm saying? Thursday or Friday. Like I said, man, the information is not gonna stop. The content not gonna stop. Man, I'm not stopping until this trial. By hook or by crook, y'all. By hook or by crook. You did good, but we still say good to be back on the show. Fuck that. It's over with, man. It's over with, man. It's over with. That shit over with, man. It's over with. It's over with, man. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, man, it's over with, man. It's on to better things, man. You know what I'm saying? We could have still been doing the show together. You know what I'm saying? But you know, man, y'all know, man, it's been 4 years, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been 4 years, and you know, looking for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying a lot of this shit was documented, man. A lot of our ups and downs, good parts, bad parts. You know what I'm saying? I individualized and as a relationship, friendship, whatever we may have been at that time. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like, you know, God allowed me to experience it finally. You know what I'm saying? God allowed me to experience it. Uh, and God, well, God crazy. I'm gonna keep that between me and God. But but yeah, God allowed me to experience it. I enjoyed the experience. I don't regret nothing. You know what I'm saying? We both leaving each other way better than we found each other. You know what I'm saying? I was by her side and making sure that doing my part, the little I can do to make sure that she got through a certain phase in her life. She got through that shit with flying colors. You hear me? I'm talking about with flying colors. So you know what I'm saying? Hey man, I can't be mad. I can't be sad about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad. I can't be sad about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is with that, man. I'm excited about, you know what I'm saying, just newness. I'm excited about newness. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to go back and talk. You know how you break up somebody and you get on the phone with an ex or somebody. Nah, I want newness, man. I'm waiting for everything new. I want to meet a new person. Nah, don't think you know me, because I didn't changed. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody gonna get to know the Josh in 2026. You know what I'm saying? You don't owe explanation. We get it. No, I'm just venting at this point, Jazzy. I'm just venting at this point. I ain't gonna say too much. I really ain't got too much to say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Big Josh, Big Josh is back single. So it's back to Josh and Josh. If you're nasty, you hear me? Yeah. So now I can argue with niggas, and niggas ain't gonna have nothing. Nigga, they can't. Nah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm blessed though, man. I'm blessed. You know, I see what's going on spiritually in this situation. um, I done been through the parts where I was a mess. You know what I'm saying? All that good shit. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm you know, my chest out, my head held high, and shit, man. I'm excited, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. 357 there on your time. That nigga I already lied. But I ain't finna listen to this shit. You know what I'm saying? See, it's so easy. It's so easy dating Josh, especially in this space, because no matter what, you could be the goddamn devil. But no matter what, Josh is gonna get the blame for it. Josh is gonna be the bad guy. It's gonna be automatically Josh's fault. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Is this testimony time? I'm not trying. Nah, ain't no testimony time. Cause I get on here and fly river, you're done. Now I expect the sector to speculate, but y'all ain't gonna get no answers from me. Martin when Gina was finna leave. Oh, Josh just said he back on the market. This AB. You better tell him. You know what I'm saying? You better tell him. Nah, I ain't back on no market. I'm healing. You know what I'm saying? I'm healing. You know what I'm saying? Uh, putting some pieces back together. You know, you know. But you know, yeah, I'll be. Yeah, whatever God send my way, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for nothing. I'm chilling, man. I'm enjoying my me time and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy my me time and all of that, man. You know, people got a right to their decision. People got this thing about life, man. You know what I'm saying? This thing about life, Josh on to into a phone like, nigga, nigga, man, boy, man, look, man. Ain't nothing promised though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nothing promised. There's one of those situations where you hope for the best. I mean, you pray for the best, but you prepare for the worst type thing. You know what I'm saying? Because of our history, because you know what I'm saying. You know, but when I'm fucking with somebody, like when I'm in a relationship with somebody, like I give them the energy they deserve. Like I don't treat them as if, like in the back of my mind, I know this person, this. I know that I don't do people like that. Like if I fuck with you, if I choose to fuck with you, then that means I'm giving. You know what I'm saying? And I expect that vice versa. You fuck with me, I expect you to give me a clean slate. Don't fuck with me if you're gonna have, you know what I'm saying, what I could do wrong in the back of your mind. Like nah, uh. But it was a hell of an experience, man. We had fun. Hell, we grew together. You know what I'm saying? I didn't got fat fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? Your thoughts on the time date stamp from Texas Elite Collision videos. He doubled back. Josh, your thoughts on the time? I gotta look back into that. I gotta look back into that, Fate. I gotta look, and I know some of y'all been wanting me to want us before y'all knew it wasn't no us no more, but want some legal checks about the Carmelo Anthony situation. Let me tell y'all this. Uh, I'm not an ambulance chaser. Okay, I don't. Even though I appreciate y'all support for real, for real. But I don't monetize trauma like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of those bloggers who gonna every traumatic story. I'm gonna try to find a way to turn it into a show. Like nah, some of my thoughts and opinions just belong with my family. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody else I choose to talk to. It ain't always gotta be showbiz. And plus, I protect my energy. You know what I'm saying? I protect my energy. One thing I don't deal with is racism. racism. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe black people and white people both stupid because y'all falling for some shit that the motherfucking elites then put together as always. And here all they see is green. They don't care about the poor whites or poor blacks. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? The elites don't, excuse me, y'all. The elites don't care about no poor blacks or no poor whites. You know what I'm saying? They care about that. They care about power, wealth, control, money, bloodline. Man, they think about some bigger shit. They don't think about no racism where they at. And no, it's classism. You know what I'm saying? So once you realize that, man, you don't really. And I ain't knocking nobody. You know what I'm saying at all. You know what I'm saying? Fight for fight. You know what I'm saying? But you won't see me out there arguing with no white man arguing over who is the dumbest. No, you won't see me. You won't see me out there doing that. And when it comes to seeing shit on the internet, I watch it. I'm aware of what's going on, but I also preserve my energy. You know what I'm saying? When stuff like this start going on, I lay low. I get out the way. You know what I'm saying? I get out the internet and all of that because that shit seeps into your energy, man. And that's what that type of shit is called for, man. It comes to harness your energy and shit, man. So always protect your neck, protect your energy. Everything don't need your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't need your energy. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to just see some shit and be like, oh man, and just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Out of mind. What's the phrase? Out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? If I don't give it no energy, then it don't exist. So all this shit that got people mad, people over here arguing on the internet about each other's opinions, man, I'm not seeing none of this shit. So therefore, the energy they got don't speak over to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially going through what I'm going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah, I need all my focus, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. On God, sis Kim. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad y'all rocked out with the show, man. You know what I'm saying? There was a big step for me moving forward. There was a heavy weight lifted off my shoulders today, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting weights off my shoulder for like the last week, and this was really the last thing for me to do. You know what I'm saying? The last thing for me to do was to come before y'all, you know what I'm saying, and let y'all know what was going on and hope and praying that y'all still like and support Legal Chess moving forward. Because like I told y'all, man, by hook or by hook or by crook, we running through that. We running through that checkered finish tape at that trial by hook or by crook. We 2 months away. Nigga that got 40 some episodes in. I'm not stopping now. You know what I'm saying? If you rock with the show, you rock with it. If you don't, man, look, I pray you rock with it one day. You know what I'm saying? But by hook or by crook, we gonna make it to this trial. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make it to this trial. Now after trial, man, boy, I'm gonna feel like I won a championship and I'm retiring. I'm telling y'all that. I am retiring. I'm gonna sell this channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna retire. Like after this trial, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, man. I promise y'all that. I promise y'all that. Y'all will not see another live stream legal chess, nothing. I don't care what happened in the world. I won't be going live about it. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for one reason. I came here almost 6 years ago just for MO3. Once that day come, my service here is no longer needed. There's nothing else for me to do. Nothing else for me to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm already beyond the phase of being in other people mess and drama. Like I really don't have the neck for that no more. Y'all remember how I used to be on panels and all the, I don't have it in me no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm only here to keep delivering this content. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that me and the fam get to this trial, man. Get to this trial and see this thing through. You know what I'm saying? See this thing through, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It took me about 4:30, 5 o'clock to be like, all right, Josh. Cause I was finna say, thank you, Mama Red. I love you. I finna say, fuck this shit. Fuck this look at this shit. I finna say, man, look, they gonna be all right. They'll be all right, man. Look, I don't want to do it no more, man. I don't want to do it no more, man. But like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for y'all endless love and support, y'all kind words. You know what I'm saying? And this is not a situation to where you pick a side. You know what I'm saying? Look, if y'all see CB around, love on CB, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, you know, most definitely sis Kim. You know what I'm saying? And y'all keep rocking out supporting room 901, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep rocking out supporting room 901. And most definitely Brown Sugar. Y'all don't know, man. I be thinking about y'all a lot, man. Like even the last 2 episodes, like I told y'all, me and CB, yeah, we been, you know what I'm saying? We've been going through what we've been going through. But the last 2 episodes was me really trying to and I ain't don't take this the wrong way, but the last 2 episodes was me really putting y'all before myself. Like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, man, they love us together. They love this legal check shit. Like they really want the information. Hell, they be needing the information. Like these people down there need us when it comes to this shit. Like, so I don't wanna, you know what I'm saying, mess y'all up. You know what I'm saying? But I had to, man. I had to. After 4 years, man, sometimes it's just time to cut every cord and just, you know what I'm saying, just cut every cord. Like no attachments at all for neither one of us. And just really just move on with your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to be friends. Don't none of that. No, sometimes it be time to really cut cords, man. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that the relationship or the person you're dealing with was a bad person at all. That's not what I'm saying. Sometimes it's just best to just, you know, really move forward in every aspect of your life. And like doing the show together will require us to talk and communicate. Nah, man, I'm ready to leave it behind me. You know what I'm saying? Not just the time we was together, living together, the whole 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Just leave it all behind. I know I can walk away with my head held high. I was a real one. I was genuine. I was pure. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited, man. My karma good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm moving forward with excitement. I know God got me, and I understand. God, I see what you're doing. I say this for the 300 some people. I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So God, I thank you in advance. I thank you in advance. Actually, Sakura said, "Listen, Josh, I shook my head when you announced it in membership. We still stuck in the escape room, and now we got the chess series too. Hey man, hey man, I just had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I just had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? My apologies though to the real room 901 supporters for sure, for sure. I apologize to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying, for robbing y'all of something that y'all really enjoy. You know what I'm saying? I apologize on behalf of me and CB. You know what I'm saying, for robbing y'all of something that y'all really enjoy. But shit, the show goes on, man. The show goes on. You know what I'm saying? The show goes on. Look at sis. I already know what she's talking. Apologize. Nah, man, for sure, man. But look, man, I'm finna get up out of here. Say you left? What you mean you left? Ah, no, I ain't getting into none of that. I'm not getting into none of that. Uh-uh. I'm not getting into none of that. You know what I'm saying? What happened? How it happened? You know what I'm saying? It did nothing had to happen at all. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really had to happen at all. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes life just, you know what I'm saying? Life just takes its turns, man. You know? But like I said, we didn't end on bad terms. We didn't end on good terms either, but it wasn't bad terms. You know what I'm saying? We didn't end on bad terms. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro, and don't explain. That's private. Nah, for sure, for sure. Nah, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. But after the monthly situation, I'm done playing. I'm moving back to Cuba. That nigga moving back to Africa. Let's go. I should have said enough. Live be live. Hey, she's a core, man. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about it, man. But this, hey, that what you gotta keep strong and stay strong and keep pushing. Let's go, fancy. I fuck with you too, man. Say, don't cry, bro. Please don't cry. Nigga, please. No, this ain't no sad moment, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no sad moment. This is not no sad moment at all, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no sad moment at all. Go, Josh, bro. Here are the tears. Y'all leave me the fuck alone, man. Hell nah, y'all got the guy fucked up. Y'all think they for cry. That's okay, Josh. We totally understand what I do anyways. I get exactly what you're saying about everything that you said, literally. Most definitely, Brandon. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. We can keep you discreet. The legal chairs we are about to have a lot to talk about. What's up, fine? Nah, man. Well, y'all can talk about it. I'm not gonna be here. Look, it's 2 hours in. I'm finna get up out of here, man. Look, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody that supported the channel, everybody that supported the Twitch, sent gifts, all of that good shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. We gonna leave this bitch. I can't say we no more. Let me say it right. Y'all already know. I'm gonna leave this bitch the same way I came in every single time, man. You know what I'm saying? Even in a room full of 100 haters, we ain't gonna change and we ain't gonna waver. We gonna always remain some real ones. And look, man, I hope and pray that you do the same, man. You know what I'm saying? Be real to yourself and be real to those that are real with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you know what I'm saying? Being a real one, you're gonna have a lot of scars, a lot of bumps, man. Don't let the world harden your heart, man. Stay genuine, stay pure, and keep letting people know that good people exist. I love y'all. Y'all say them prayers. You know what I'm saying? When you say them prayers, put a prayer in the sky for your boy, because I most definitely be needing them. You feel me? Salute to y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. I see you, Bimp, coming here, nigga, coming here at the last minute. Rewind it, man. Rewind it, man. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all know the motto. It's only us. Don't let them in, man. Legal chess, 4L. We not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep this motherfucker ball rolling. Say agree, Josh is back summer 2026. No sir, no sir, no sir. I don't say agree, Josh. To God be the glory. Amen, amen, amen. God is good, man. God is good, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of what happens to us as people, it happens to us, man, because we hard headed. Honest to God truth. A lot of stuff that happens to us as human beings happens to us because we hard headed. And we learn to listen to that first voice, that intuition, or that God voice in our ear. You know what I'm saying? He'll lead our path straight. But a lot of stuff that we've been through in life comes from resistance, comes from being hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man. So I learned my lesson. So, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no L's when you learn your lesson, man. You know what I'm saying? But good night. I love y'all, man. I'm going to see y'all later on this week. Remember, man, it's only us. Don't let them in, man. God bless y'all. Salute.
God. On bubble, nigga. 3G4L, nigga. Look. Another state with the game. Got my foot in the sand. Don't mention me in none of your comments. Go pick up your man. Slide and don't say nothing. They go fuck on the bitch. All they know fast in jail, but they don't know what he did. Fuck the comments in the post. This is real life. If I ever catch a op, he gon' die that night. Bro be tryna tell me chill. No, I ain't living right. But he know I'm for the smoke, so don't believe the hype. If I got a step, then it is what it is. Balenciaga print. When I drop the little bitch, got it. Walk over him, and we won't say nothing. Fuck getting them touched, bitch, I'ma crush them. That's what I'm
saying. Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just trying to get to dropping somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on taking back 3 on everybody and my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been put my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
100 pounds, I broke them down, I swear I ran through them. And if a nigga want them problems, we gon' tend to him. I'm in the trenches, relaxed, chillin' with my feet up in my handgun. Niggas just be talking, but I ain't saying nothing. I was taught to watch these niggas and keep a pistol. I be damn if I start laying with my nigga, even though I miss him. Niggas acting like bitches, I don't understand them, I don't get them. Got straight out the trenches with some niggas that'll come kill you. Remember when my granny told me I'm a man now? She seen a nigga go get it without no hand down. I'm a real nigga, hands down. Stay focused, ain't got time to be playing around. That's a spaceship he in, I can hear what they saying now. Good cushion and L, designer symbols all on my belts. Look in the mirror, boy, you good? Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I just be thinking about the hood like how I came up from there. And we ain't going back, no cost account, I promise, I swear. Yeah, I been going in early in the morning, stacking up this paper till this shit start getting boring. I kill you, that's a warning. My niggas be on it. All the fucking money got these bitches acting horny.
Traumatized by these body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Ducking war, I'm just tryna get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on that. Thinking about 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this chrome. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I been put my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got to. Lay your bushes till the morning if we got to. Yeah. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I been put my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got to. In your bushes till the morning if we got to. Yeah.